don't often take up like this, but it's, yeah, Anne was diagnosed 3.5 years ago with atypical Alzheimer's, which is, as I said, it's damage to her parietal lobe. And we saw it's been coming for quite a few years. And how it presented initially was organisation. And Anne and I had a business, you know, we had an insurance brokerage, and Anne was doing the administration. And things started to get really buggered up. Things like we ride a tandem now because Anne became lethally dangerous on her own bike. Couldn't figure it out, you know, she kept riding out in the middle of the road, you know, a car's coming, and darling, would you please not ride in the middle of the road when there's a car coming at 100 k's an hour. Thing led to another. I got in touch with Julie, and at that stage, of course, assistance dogs, one had a long waiting list, and two, they had nothing to do with Alzheimer's dogs. In fact, no one in the country, I don't think, has. So that's where we're up to, really, and the key thing for us is we have a reasonably mobile lifestyle. It's got a number of good reasons around it. One of the things is we can travel, but Anne's always got her familiar, her surroundings with her. And Julie was quite confident that the dogs could cope with that, so here we are.
And we train dogs for disability, so that's a very generalised sort of statement. But what the idea behind it was that we would train dogs for a variety of different disabilities for people whose needs weren't being met in New Zealand. And basically we do that by looking at the function loss and then training a dog to meet the needs of that function loss. So that means that it doesn't matter what the diagnosed label is on it. If we can see that a dog can actually help that person with that disability and basically mitigate the impact of that in a public arena, then that's what we're kind of working to train the dog to do.
Well, she's only just popped up, really. I think I've said that already, but... What do you mean with it? I don't know. The responsibility, I think.
Your question sort of, does it make a difference? Yeah, it makes a huge difference. What we find is the big thing is that it's not just making a difference to one person. Quite often it's making a difference to a family, but just because of the type of dogs that we're training and placing.
No, it's going to be really good. Give Pete some peace and quiet. And luckily, I've got a husband who understands.